bowl. When you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I
Freaky, funky, fantastic Friday edition of Showbiz Daily. And we are here once again to serve you nothing but the best of entertainment. Yes, this is live on Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Roland Amate, still sitting in for the big man Sammy Flex. And today, a bujaye. And here, Fiada Moswo, Yedi Shao, Obika Nasem. But wherever you find yourself, thanks for joining us. We know, sir, you have kept us from Monday to today. And subsequently, we still have other content to also give you on this platform. So, if you are watching, make sure you spread the word. Obika, share the link. And when you do share the link, tell them to also subscribe and be part of the biggest family in Ghana. That is the team Sammy Flex TV. While some people are doing Team Legal Wives and Team Odobroni, we're Team Legal Sammy Flex TV live on Showbiz Daily. And we are here for the Friday's edition. Then big shout outs to the big man Sammy Flex wherever he is. I know say yeah, me who video be area we are. Papa Chile or Chile Papa. In fact, ne futu no de ko say Friday yentu ne futu be a fashion that Monday no the amano no. He is still living the tradition even in America. And we are Nana Bedi the first. Let's go into serious business right in the co-studios of Sammy Flex TV. Let me say big shout outs to my able producers for helping me. Able na mekana bright ashkati wun so I know the family. Let me
bro.
Okay. That is the producer, Theophilus the Gosh, the director, as well as Gerald, also doing the camera works right in the studios. And to help me with today's discussion, I have Esquire or lawyer in team or counsel in team Dodu Solomon, aka Chamo, on my immediate left. He is the online manager for Flex Entertainment as well as Intido Digital Solutions, and Sisiane the legal consultancy is also part of it. Right now, we can do consultancy for you. Anachemo.
Kakra.
Yempushi kese. But still, this year.
And na ye dada.
It's unofficially official.
Unofficially becoming official. Yes, small.
And who sport in you? And who sport na muhuno? It is there. If you joke with me, police for brofo. Hey, my friend, don't joke with me. If you joke with me, you see Esquire here. And I also have my brother, Bright Ashon Katai, a.k.a. Bright Ashkat. My boy to us here. Being a day one also the Kahuanaka. Kabu said, no, my boy to us here. But Bright Ashkat is also here. He is also a known pundit in our space, very intelligent. In fact, Okono the Momo Facebooker. Na other nations for no omo hu nyina ate so but bright ade na ya otete bim nations ah o ka no kra na ene no kra na ese obetiti omo hwa so no
me nti obi a me ka me na say Roland me nka asema okra wonti ameda
o ene de emu
nti no kra na me de
o ka na twim kra ntimi tutu bi ma
nti etu a bim etu a won so ka o de
ba sa o de ni etwi omo dodo. Bright, Mr. Yes, thank you. He's giving you headmaster. Why not I busy pa? What to us way?
To me, they may come and operate. And I mean, Nima send you to me. I can't. Also, go Facebook. No matter what's on your mind. What kind of mind new year? How be you have comment? Into them come in mind now. Also be comment to me then. I say, oh dear, na dream woman. Mefa. Unfortunately, say mostly say me come adrian. Bim for na I be comment to us. Be brain na me nka so mu na be brain na no. Aya na adwin ni mu nche me de no.
I see.
Yeah, adwin ni mu nche me de no. Ba me de me come adwin pa. Ntu obe kan de na say adwin wo nche me de ndia mefa.
No, but among for be say fan bases are very intolerant people. Is it true?
Me, I was a fan. I'm still a fan actually. But how intolerant are they?
Especially when you say things, they can come at you. They can come at your favorite at any point in time when they feel like. But when you do same with them, then it looks like they go haywire. And this one, they say it cuts across every fan base.
No, Sunday Obia into I Shataka you say I say boxing. And boy boxing here Obia ba so be boy young, but Obo bi na ye ne ya okonechi. Natural like a natural reaction.
Okay.
Into permanent quadia. Though the person might tolerate you to a certain point, no. Yeah, what kase bi obe carbon so we dia ye ne ya.
Okay.
And we normal. Into na me see beam for us and find asem because regardless me will beam phone down for 4. You nyina we omo punch me punch you but aside that it's just social media.
Well, speaking of social media, one thing that is trending still in our space, the Russian Batazar. So far, there, Oko into our trending list. The Russian guy or the Russian man there, you are likely to chance on one of these things. And yeah, it is about one of the topics that we even discussed yesterday about a supposed Russian man beer or no abedru Ghana ha or share some recording glasses or metal glasses or no the oya ne say or ne ma kasa ne no kasa aya no the uchimpa aya no the uchimpa na the ekopie mu ne say ne station pa headquarters pa or the form ya kramo and you gina ho de according to rumors in ma baku 800 ye or the omo twimpa na me si na se nipa ba ko de ma 800 twimpa de anya we ya wose ye de ne brecha mu no bonesu because chemu na ye ete nim sa microphone no. But I don't know what you think in the space. Some people are calling the ladies involved greedy. Others are also concerned of the fact that hey, we a reputational damage forever and ever because the internet doesn't forget. Some people are saying say guy ni nipa boni ni pa wasen kasenka ogusu okrom ha ke yehwehwe ne yenche no so ni krom ha mpo a ye ne yen reporting ma international security agencies na say na ye pese omo extradite abutiri kane na pamfui ene ye yem onso ye extradite ne mra Ghana na ne ensawom no yen common zontoli ni 20 nkwan ni bi right. Asem we maintain say wa ke bi that especially on this platform but what the channel said, who do you blame here?
Me mom de no kra de me blame obia nim nya no pe na ne ope no de eson fa so bre no no kra ni say anka on a normal consensual sex or engagement between two adults shouldn't be a problem for any of us.
Okay.
Because the man said follow me. No mudinichi. Yesu ne suafo.
Dimechi.
Ohun adimechi. No we jani oye nyina. There was one lady wa order boat to sidai. Man ka si dimechi no oji ani nyina. Omo no mbe ko soro ahime.
Wa pa ne ho achi.
Omo no mbe ko soro ahime mu. Nti anka eke no nko ade a. Anka many problem.
Okay.
But where the problem lies was recording them without their consent.
Their knowledge. Okay.
Because moko hotel ho moko bibia moko ibia. I know say when from some of the videos when he tried making moves, you could see that they didn't they weren't repulsive or they didn't
they were uncomfortable from the beginning.
You said
they were uncomfortable from the beginning.
No, he's saying they were comfortable.
They were comfortable.
Like they did not resist.
Okay. Yes.
So they allowed the touches. And allowing the touches is cool. But the recording, if you record me in our private moments when I'm not privy to you recording. And you put it out, that is where it is criminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is where my problem is.
Okay.
Also for the Ghanaian women who fell victim. They know what they want.
Okay.
But then there is a morality issue. The picture out there doesn't speak well for us as a country. Mind you, we've actually recorded some great PR. International PR this year.
Not long ago.
Imagine this one goes on top of it. And then say Nigeria for ne Ghana for nya online before make us you. Mombo mu ye cheaper be ma ba kokra to me bana
about 800.
No moko. Because for whatever it is, there should be some steez be obewa. You would have to see a man and not say because I'm following like me share when they me do it here ko dem. And I make us a moral issue.
Okay.
And just say you're wrong. You wanna pay. But do you think about your safety at all? What if the man was a serial killer?
Or a bad
no,
person.
Now so you don't like you just didn't take any precautions that, and it is all because as a country, be it the ladies or the women, we are very much opportunistic.
Ghana my opportunistic.
And then Bemanina.
Okay.
Because me who Afro Nation say 2019 or say 2018. Me who guys are almost lighter. Ebese Mbappe wo.
Almost the lighter say Mbappe.
Lighter, just because diaspora girls no maba no. Omo betri bibi. Nti omo betri bibi na say or someone they also man and they start conversation wo. Then they pa na dream mu no. Onya diaspora girl a any easy green card now. It is the same thinking the ladies were. Exactly. Minim say and can you say Ghana hanka minim say visa is sexually transmitted. And can minim say visa is sexually transmitted. I bet doubt him so only be down kwan dia. Also onya ehun akonya tu kwan.
Say there uti me boni ye nkwan dia.
Yeah, ntime no a hoppening issue say we need to take that precaution. Say, Charlie, but it also raises a bigger question about hotels and apartments. To see one man bring in over 20 ladies, yeah, there is the part of privacy. But what happened to security? Why don't you question? Because no, maybe Roland, do baby, something becomes overboard. For fine.
Okay.
But there are some things that it raises a certain question, sir. What at all is this foreigner doing now? He would have to bring, because I know that there are some hotels quite powerful. The number of visitors you allowed, no, they determine it for you. Say you can't bring this number of people here. So to go in and out with over 100 or say over 50 people, unless maybe a different hotel. But to me can't be because hotel manager and crap on so GA.
What videos ni baby? Which one shocked you the most?
Me, it's the hotel manager's own.
Hotel manager?
Because in any case, if what has happened is anything to go by, it means that you've seen this man bring in people.
Okay.
Now so I say, be so microwave manner.
Yeah.
Now one more account one shit.
Yeah. The wire microwave.
Okay, Jan, no account so. Okay, Jan, no account so. So the borderline is obia krona yetim no obia ye no say nini so tete no ni ye say wo ma we ni so ti bebre so a wo ma ponche achi o ma ponche no me hia no because on a normal say me kofi na ma kwa akra mo na me hia ge na maka chance dimechi na me san so nante afiance na mba be order right obi twa me ni so
na obi
obi atam you
only 20k
only 20,000
only 20k I don't know
obi onu atwi ni uber e bi kra na car na ye ne dia and still obi didi na tam
like me I am a dwen sa me ya because ade bi say privilege be mba edie eni say privilege be se si a ade o ma na say ye wo edie mu racism
naga
natural it's part of life
but chemo me ba bright mba chemo say what if this was a reverse of okay obaba akona waba and we di mema 800 what do you think the conversation would have been?
Enya big and can no there enya big deal cry. It will not be a big deal. The reason is it is difficult for a man to convince a woman say on any baby than a woman convincing a man.
Yes, and say a man is cheap.
Very cheap. Say or baby and agency will be bia or no cry there then call my best that sunlight so there for camera and brand. Yeah, ready, because omo munye be needed. And Russian guy we cry actually. On say ye nyina ye wo ha ye betimi adi adanse say tenka ye Ghana ni be ma bi ena nka wakọ sa yi ho no more ena wo frefre ma no edi mechi a ofre 20 a oye lucky a bia 1 ena beko ba Russian Ghana free 20 o mu nyina beko so you can see the difference ena ye benya guy bi on so beko a obefre 100 kra obi enfi ba kokra enfi ndi sa guy na ofre 100 a ba kokra enfi no na oba bi aba say e free mumra o ka say onko na ono onya bidi and I always say omra me di ni fra o me di enti no
yeah fan coach Roland if you order back am no di ni go fi awonko
oh ehun hia so be back ram mo
o de on friend crack the break
me say ehun hia so be back ram mo onji me number no and you know
the dynamics are different. I mean, for women and men, we are not the same. I think sometimes people make that mistake of making it equal before they make their submission. But the thing is that what men go through to get what they want is different from what women go through to get what they want. And you know, you can't compare the two and say it's the same. And I think before this December, I think 2 years ago or a year ago, there were women, 7 American ladies on buyer or buy no more pregnant and
it's true
that they were happy
like that.
And they were happy about it. And for the men they see that and the men are ready to do it. Just you see women, we see them say they are the decision makers. They are a binomo emblem guy now because women they have something to do. And they say women determines who supposed to have sex with them. Or Barney deciding Bema. Bema will request, but the woman will decide whether we should do it or not. Maybe a mama where they are not mean be a mama only. And this will be a woman dear. You don't blame they are requesting. Why would be a man in the issue? Because like I said, in fact, the videos that we have seen, there's one video the lady said no.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm fan number man. Okay, I said no. I don't need. Yes. Well, I know a part of it, but ABI also that mentality of me pebroni. I bet you there are some women in their head we are looking for a white man, and you know, regardless of whether they have money or not. They will comply or they will also fall for him. Just that this particular one, I guess, sa me pebrunino enim papa, and I said sa bruni we any spec. Fortunately for her, fortunately for her, bruni we any specs in the amfa. Now, hotel manager or managers. Now, why is here? Charlie, this is a damage for life, and it will really follow them. Yeah. Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, because I also realized if the man had even used a filter to filter their faces,
problem. You see, I also think that because he is also doing more of a content with them, like they are just materials and characters to his content. And Tina may assure say, and also to some extent wouldn't want to, because I also learned say on his various pages, there are categories of what he shows. We know the normal social media pages like the TikTok, Facebook and stuff, YouTube. There's an extent to what you can show, but others which also requires
pay-per-view.
Yes.
Websites. You can pay and view the raw ones.
Exactly. Maybe they are just materials and characters for his content. He covering their faces wouldn't give your friend is saying push for people to go and watch perhaps. But it is not part of our topic today.
But remember, you see the videos now or minimum show now. This thing say it can be very, very difficult for some of them. Obi Kwabe committee suicide.
It will be difficult for almost everybody.
There's one lady or auntie also on online right now, like on Twitter. Why a video also I say or remove what happened and all those things. But
and I mean the shame and everything.
Yeah.
So this is where the cyber security unit, if they can find a way, because if they are able to use people's IP to locate them and go and catch them, I believe for a government cyber security unit, they can be able to find how they would find their way and either encrypt or stop erase some of these things so that they protect people. Because this one, aside even the ladies, it paints an international picture around Ghanaian ladies. it might not even be the ideal picture we would want for ourselves.
The last time something like that happened, that's I'm just saying could be do mu internet. Somebody must have you be do mu internet now.
Yeah, pensim hu bia o makoye na atiafa so. Yeah, hwene sa wo be do mu internet and e dey adwuma. Sam George na identify na odwene sa.
Say I don't have more just spread it.
It's a Mahama or yes, Sam George hu bibi. For him to even think about shutting down internet, I think he should be punished for just thinking about it.
Chemo.
Say no one it man nka e ba
enya for way you. Say onim say
I know say enya for way. But that issue no, for him to even think about it, I think he should be punished. Because internet in this modern age is everything for some people. Who stopping 1 minute crash, somebody's transaction will not go through and it can cause problems. In fact, some hospitals depend on internet to do their operations. Shutting it down for just a second can kill somebody. So for you to even think about it,
because maybe by a force lawyer,
do it.
We don't criminalize motive.
Yes.
Once on
I know, but on say on the position. No, he can think about that thing, but having such a position and saying say at a point you were thinking about shutting down the internet with his position, that thinking about that is dangerous.
That time no yaba.
That's why I'm saying that. Say you know dia enyehwe obenya adwuma kofrai. Say the be on it was really dangerous. Yeah, but I hope that thing will not come to his head again. Yes, sad and yes, some people will suffer for what is happening. By shutting down the internet will cause more harm than good. So don't even think about it.
Another social conversation in our space. Today is the 13th of February 2026. Tomorrow, Saturday, in fact, you'll be a friend who could papa 14th February on the weekend. The weekend is going to be long for some people. Tomorrow is 14th. And the way so many people are very enthused about this particular birthday day. As a mini baby, in Kenya be free bar be this time 14th. I said so many people are so hyper about 14th February. Yes, we know it is birthday. To some of us there, it is just as normal as any other day. In fact, but as a common, I am very, very different to the extent that we have the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment even releasing a statement to that effect. Even before that, the boss of it, that is Mr. George Oparado, has also said that do not offer sex as a gift on Valentine's Day. Instead, give chocolate to loved one and observe the day free from substance abuse, including alcohol. So I say me sure say Tio Eninje, Gerald Eninje, Desert Eninje, Bright de minim, but partially Eninje. Chemodi and fan her black on so be. But you see, another one aside this, into your chlemwa, Ochna birthday no, or slemwa munini boko. And yes, our birthday no na obidi wo be send a fan ho. And your birthday nti, any yedi wo be yi bataza. And your birthday nti ni ebe ba across my leg baya. Or slemwa say if there is something to do, he would prefer say you people will patronize chocolates mum fa mama dofonum. And when it comes to substance abuse, monteso and now munyai free from it. Free where Bible and Quebec just say flee Johnny, free from it. But some people are saying say now we here a people say oh wait there it is a step in the right direction because he is the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment. So if there is anybody to put in a word to the youth on such a day, it should be coming from them. Director, please bring the statement now and let's read the statement to it. When we have another video to also show from an actor as well. It says, the ministry... Okay, now for Brafom, I'm a baby, calm down. Fire, Brafom Kaka. Thank you. It says, the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Minister's message to the youth on Valentine's Day. It says the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment extend its heartfelt wishes to all young people across Ghana as Valentine's Day approaches. This special occasion, often celebrated as a day of love, friendship, and togetherness, provides an opportunity to reflect on the values of respect, responsibility, and care for one another. The Honorable Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment encourages the youth to celebrate Valentine's Day in ways that will uplift and empower them. Thank you. Empower them while avoiding choices that could endanger their health and future. The minister cautions that drugs and substance abuse not only harms the body and mind, but also undermines the aspirations of young people who are destined to be the future leaders of the nation. He further states that the growing concerns of teenage pregnancies and the rising number of HIV infections among the youth are alarming, posing serious threats to their health, education, and future opportunities. He also emphasizes that these challenges require urgent collective actions to protect the well-being of young people and secure the nation's future. This is a quote. It says, Valentine's Day should be a celebration of love that builds, not destroys. I urge our youth to cherish themselves and respect themselves, respect their bodies, and commit to choices that secure their future. Let us use this day to affirm our dedication to living responsibly, supporting one another, and building a generation that is strong, disciplined, and ready to lead Ghana into greatness. Let us also distinguish this day as a day free of substance abuse, including alcohol. Let us remember not to offer sex as a gift on this day. I don't have sex in whom you have a pesa. I don't be in the bar. I don't be in the baby.
Go for be the jam.
But offer chocolate to a loved one, the minister stated. As Valentine's Day is celebrated across the country, the ministry is calling on parents, guardians, educators, and community leaders to join hands in guiding the youth towards positive choices. The role of families, schools, and communities is critical in shaping the values and decisions of young people, especially at a time when they are exposed to increasing social pressure. And this is signed by the Public Relations Unit of the Ministry of Youth and Development. You see, there's also another one to it. I want us to combine two things here. This is one that is coming from the ministry as an advice to young people on how they are supposed to celebrate this Val's Day. On the other side, there is also a seemingly increasing pressure on people having being responsible to maybe share gifts on that day, because in himself that day ni a day they share gifts. Ama sisi a relationship be esen ahomaso because of Val's Day obi ne the boy nkasa obi nso petu ne girl akum by force so that they can escape. One of them is a video that was done by Big Goon. He is a film director and a content creator. So for those who don't know Big Goon, he is an actor and a content creator. One of his famous contents, Leo Point, the one that he's been doing with Jeffrey Naughty. That's him on the screen. And according to him, he has an issue. It is connected to Val's Day. Amanfobi said, this is giving the story of the boy who cried wolf. Amanfobi said, no, these are things that we should take critical look at it, because the probability of your friend is causing fear and panic and so on. I don't know what my people think in the studio, but let's go and watch the video. When we come back, we combine the ministry's advice to this particular issue, and let's see how we can balance both.
So I got robbed at gunpoint yesterday, and it was devastating. So I was sleeping, just like any other day, and I had a tap on my back. I thought it was anybody in my house, so I kept sleeping, and there was a big punch at my back. I mean, I'm still hurt. There's a bit of a bruise on my back, and I put the pictures out there. And when I got up, they kept asking one question. One guy was with a machete, the other guy was with a locally manufactured gun. I don't know. It looked like a gun, but it was a little rusted. And these guys were dirty, very dirty. I didn't know anybody in there, and I was shocked. So I asked them what they wanted, and I was hearing other sounds from like the other houses. So I don't know whether it was a neighborhood raid. Yeah. And for those who know, I live around Aoshi, and there's an estate in there around the Insonfa area. There's an estate at the top there, and this is where everything happens. And they asked me, where is it? And I was like, where is what? They said, have I not bought a gift to be given out to anybody on Val's Day? And I told them I have, but why would they need a gift? They said I should give it to them. I gave it to them. They took my mobile phone. They left my iPhone. That's the strange part. They said they want my mobile phone. They asked for my mobile PIN. They also asked for my wallet, and they took my wallet. And I feel bad because I wouldn't be able to get a gift for my girl. And I feel terrible. I learned it didn't happen just in my area. It happened in different neighborhoods. So please, if this happen in your neighborhood, let me know in the comment section. And I don't want these girls to think it's intentional. I got robbed.
He got robbed. This is what is coming from Big Gun. I don't know if this is one of the recent tactics I'm up for the EVD gifting their loved ones. And now I said this is a true story that's happened to this particular guy or others that are also claiming the same. Let me start this with Chemo. Chemo,
Yeah.
let's combine both situations. The ministry's advice to young people on Val's Day and this particular instance where some people are also giving it mixed feelings reaction.
For the minister, I think, coming to think of it, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, now minister we into the farm, but after reflecting on it, I think it's not a bad advice because of the solution that he gave. Because he was replacing sex with chocolate.
Now sex is
Yeah, sex but I think it's a means or it's a way for him to also promote Ghana chocolate. I wish that part or be specific about the kind of chocolate that you should be giving to your loved ones.
Okay.
Apart from that, sexy day, tell those who cannot or who cannot afford to have sex and face the consequences. And they say, "Oh, munjai." Now, bit media, mumfa musa na umbeji. Yes, my beji. It's not something I hear for everyone. So in that direction, I think it's not a bad advice. Just that I can also see the part that he is trying to also tap in the social media trends or the trends going on.
Okay.
Some time ago, you will not hear a minister speak like this or even release a press statement about Valentine or advice from that day. But now we have come to that era that you have to do it to be noticed for people to know that you are there and you are working.
Okay.
So based on that, I think it's not a bad thing. With the guy narrating the story, he says that he has released certain evidence or pictures for people to know, say they all can but it sounds a bit yikakra. Say or the dodgy ne girlfriend and Abi because for you to go through the kind of thing that he has gone through, thinking about gifting your girlfriend Valentine's, you should be the last thing in your mind. I don't know why he says I feel bad I will not be able to gift my girlfriend.
On the gifts not to my girl, I confront by no momo phone.
Now they will go through no Valentine gifting. I would like, come on. And not the money you be big but it could be a true story anyway. So let's take it say he is telling the truth. Valentine's gift shouldn't be something a best separate couples and our lovers. I think you just show your love through other means. It shouldn't always be gifts and I say something physical for your loved ones. I think you can even send her direct sweet message bia or tia ne trimu nyina be ne de or something. You shouldn't always be giving them gift. Say Juro de ne you say desert say omunu omo hwehwe nti message na no be send. Aha
enti e kope brofo.
Aha kope brofo bi na ne kama trimu nya ne de eno ano no e hu nya
the talking stage for.
Ene hu nya gift bi
ya talking stage 6 months.
And de na just say unim de oye 6 months say oye 2 months be no ntia say apebe bi fa ho. Men say omre. It's an advice. I mean, Valentine at this time in our life, ababa be something that we cannot take out. Okay. I mean, people are celebrating it whether you like it or not. So,
but is the euphoria as big as before?
I think it has gone down a bit, but it has taken another 10. Like the time that we were young, it was about buying this card. Valentine's card and all those things.
And then you was a spray.
But they say like he's saying, they say the gift, you know, yeah, but yeah, time they paper names, animal, but they say they are to pan become. And then I'm a minister A2 if we say bia or monte at so especially if you don't have the capacity to take care of responsibilities after at the panel. Anything can happen. And, you know, it's a good advice. Let's take it like that. And for the guy, I'll take it that he is telling the truth. And whoever the girlfriend is, say one sis asking me yesterday, I think it's a guy no fan of him because I'm Roberts. About so now say after that or girlfriend say I didn't know I'm on a Valentine's gift there. He should just think about it before he make any move.
Thank you, Chemo. Bright. Kofa bye. This is what the ministry is saying. This is what the ministry is saying, and of course the issue or the conversation from Big Gun as well.
Okay, so Roland, for the ministry to bring out a press release, we don't know what it takes. It takes a lot because under ministry, the agencies that we have under ministry. So for the press release that is out, and for the merit in the press release, in part I said content in a woman. Now me they compare baby if you banana. To me, are very useless. Oh yes.
Are very useless.
They're very useless.
How?
And then America say.
You too move. Well, wait. You too move for some baby.
So Roland, I say the agencies that are supposed to be under that ministry, none of those agencies were even given the nod to put this out. It had to take the mother ministry to put this out. No? That's why I'm saying it's useless. What am I saying?
Okay.
It's useless because it looks more like a populist approach. Oh, Val's Day, but then I may
me too. They do something.
We were in this country. Kolabi ko so ankomo ko pay juma.
Yeah. So therefore.
Ebi mo ehwe omo nkwane ade. Uhun so ministry ni release press release.
Oh, there be. I didn't me hu bi.
Yeah, we country we mo nurses. Oh, mo ye young nurses ni ade.
Demonstration.
Yeah, demonstration ye ntu omo ka ye obe. We say ministry no e release press release.
There be.
Na about the baby will be the teju abekwa akoshe efa ho ben. No, so Val's Day, so you want to reduce HIV infection. Now one e catch you opposite sex and quantity HIV. Intina the Val's Day ni ntino or china na ye use blade obi use be. You see, so it's a very simplistic press release no more about out, no, and I don't see what the end game is, what they stand to achieve.
No, it's to promote chocolate and
because
also to
in any way,
your sex drive.
The ministry they represent the youth. For someone to be referred as a youth, you have to fall within a certain age bracket.
Sure.
Does that age bracket give you consent to sex?
If it does.
If it gives the person, you are not the one to advise them to have sex or not.
Oh, but they can advise you to reduce it because of the risk involved.
Roland, body count far by no show.
Ban with me advice.
Buy the super.
It's an advice.
So that's what
on
I'm
how I
saying,
go.
That's what I'm saying. Say, I'm not saying they shouldn't advise, but I'm just saying the background of it. The agencies.
Do you remember the Stop AIDS Love Life campaign?
Do
you remember the Stop AIDS campaign?
So, maybe Roland, the prudent advice would have been don't have unprotected sex.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. Because then we know say AIDS bar. That time when we that way, you know, Stop AIDS near there. What the country was taking in to help cure people with AIDS or ensure that people with AIDS are treated. No, it was more. Na country ne boka. So that one you know that you have a valid interest in it. Say so we see can hear the year the end there. Then you can advise say don't have unprotected sex. But you don't tell someone who is of age say don't let sex be your vows gift. Who are you to determine the gift that someone gives to me? No, who are you to determine?
Obi bana di ko chimpani ya ekasi jana no ho ada
oh yeah your boy reggae that o. So exactly. So in what he's saying, even for that, in what he's saying, or China won't mean farmer gift. But 15 the over to me their mass gift.
Oh, say na the same way.
Exactly.
So said Jenem course to say China.
I get the intention. I get the intention and everything, wanting to put a word out and treat people to be protective and stuff. But yard also. Easy way ne yard also. Oh, we na me koka man for be kasi me ye bibi. Yard also.
Okay.
In fact, if you two we and you be a share. Roland, now be oh, who book your apartment that ya. Nipa me be fie. Now be
so if your dog a friend now be or
now be and I'm just so baby be cry obey exactly. So what is we chocolate near there no? Who say the and America say sometimes you could have a genuine way, but the wording in the press release, no.
Okay.
Tell people so you know say they are of age, they would have engagement.
Okay.
But they should do it prudently and be protected.
Okay.
But me couple you should do opportunity in Kapaka say so because of that there are some hotspots, maybe hotels in where you the ministry more the condoms are costly man from Befa. That's a working ministry. Then you are protecting people. But how can see we are? So are you going to give us what to share?
Happy.
Oh my.
So I say mon got to from
was it chocolate or advice someone
can't say mon begis
and I go in draw was me. And sure came so my go for chocolate. I got so much chocolate. So I get him, like I really do get him. But I expected this from one the Ministry of Health. Oh, have we like there are agencies
NCC
you can't pick and choose. NCC there one useless
NCC,
like it's proven to be one no it's proven to be see Roland until say you elections
you don't hear anything
and to say elections but civic education like it goes beyond just elections. By elections say ban NCC for a way it will remember be year you can say census no more the van be film bar
of course
but this is when NCC some way be education be but they are being paid throughout the year and these people are picking and choosing what to say. You are a ministry for the youth and art development though you are part of a government. So time and color a page more mean that one was something of a priority done where people are going to put their pen drives and way. Me who it was better like if Ome releases that press release, any Ome release, I'm saying it's useless because there's no change. So this one wouldn't change anything. Then on the guy's issue, when I saw the video, I just saw okay, it's comedy. That's what I saw because I know him as a comedian.
Okay.
And I just saw it as content creation. In the first loop, nami womu. Like I was watching from the first.
You were paying attention to the story.
Seconds,
when he said he was wrong.
Then they could be say this
because of this
primary school way, Peter and the Wolf. You cry wolf, not that wolf from the Bible. Because in the content he put out some information, which included where he lives, where near there. And I'm just looking at say it won't get to a point where what can mafia and sana ABC. So yeah, I get say your content near there, but we should also be very careful on those things sometimes.
How about people who have the notion, say, Charlie, this is one of them causing fear and panic to the people? No, this is one of these instances because they are coming from the background of, like you said, he's giving location to where he lives and all those things. And according to his narration, this is something that, according to his narration, happened not only at his place but other places.
Saw other people.
So meaning you are also putting a bolo on other people as well.
Yeah.
Is there any some instance of them being concerned or being causing
people
fear?
Will be concerned when say okay video, obi like so post video at times and you watch your backender. They give you the data as to the number of minutes that people watched and when people felt out of touch of the video and went.
Okay.
If it's the case, say most people watch the video from the 1 to the 10th second or the 20th second, they'll have a different perception. Now, if you could see a training, so would have a different perception, and it isn't something you can control.
Okay.
You the one doing the video can control.
Okay.
But maybe so the best thing I would say is he will do the content, but then we should just sometimes be also careful about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. There are other conversations that we would have to treat, but unfortunately today we will not be able to read some of your comments. But yes, still you need to still keep them coming because the page needs to be interactive. Maybe there are certain things that we probably might have missed, and you have those information, so you can equally share them in the comment section. Like some people will say, W's in the chat, W's in the chat, and here Gen Z for them. But the Rebecca say, put your opinion under the comment section. And we have another conversation. I think IShowSpeed is in the news. We have the NSA boss also in the news, as well as Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian, also in the news. What is Ralph saying? Before we come to IShowSpeed, let's go to what Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian, is saying. According to him, he's saying the Independence Act. Okay, baby, IShowSpeed, echo cha damba, echo bu dambares no. Baby, okoye backflip no. Sa area no, the Independence Square, it's arc and it's whatever no. Or chile sa particular place no. Very, very important than the Jubilee House. Some people say they agree with him because of the reasons that he gave. Others are also saying they don't agree with him. Their whole kind of doesn't make any sense because this is a place that is being used occasionally, and you want to compare it to the seat of government where day in, day out, a mouthful trooping in and out, including the president of the nation, making sure say ombe run a country in a good way. How can you compare these two places, even though Sammy and I are very, very monumental or instrumental to Ghana? How can you do that comparison? But let's go and watch this particular video and the reasons why he said the Independence Square, the Independence Act is very, very important or more important than the Flagstaff House. And when we come back, whether you agree with him or not, we will have a discussion. Showbiz Daily continues.
How do you mean?
Where did we have our independence? Where was the struggle started? Where did the people who fought for the liberation of this country, the freedom of even the people who fought for this country, this Cooperativo, Sergeant Tajete and those people here are iconic people that you can never. And let's ask ourselves, what does this four symbols mean? What does this pillar of freedom and justice mean? Freedom and justice gave birth to the Flagstaff House. Freedom and justice gave birth to Ghana.
Guy is thinking. Amazing.
So we can never play with this place. See, you see the way we keep Flagstaff House very clean every day, just to prove to people that this is the seat of governance, this is the home of Ghana's independence. This place is supposed to look more in terms of security. This place, but because people visit here all the time, It is not supposed to be visible security. That much to scare people. But they need to be intense security. Serious surveillance cameras, AI cameras, cyber security. Sure, why not? Yeah, this place is supposed to be one of the top-notch security areas where people can literally come and visit here at like 2 a.m. and they are very safe. Don't try any move because you are monitored 24 hours. Amazing. But you can never build the security without making the place look nice. If you build all the security in the world here and the place is so dirty, the gutters are so black, there is one place here. Let's go and watch. The gutters are so black. I don't know which kind of water that is passing through. They taught us in school that water is colorless, right? Yeah. But that water, I can mention the color it is. When we get there,
it looks like there is a sewage here.
So what do we do? Would you connect a sewage system to where your father's home is? Somebody you really admire.
No.
Somebody you really hold in high esteem. And look at this. All these things. You see this?
You like touching things.
No, because practically you want to show them. This is just common sense. So where these things will be arranged. Yeah, this one here, that one there, this one there, another one here. Then we are saying it like that, and we are going, this one there, another one
making
here.
Me feel bad. He's literally doing that, and I'm not joining.
No, like this is it. Basically. Tell me why this should be something hard for we to do.
Yes, and this particular conversation happened with another content creator, Goshes, who is also very, very popular in the space. In fact, one of the people that is so strong in promoting Ghanaian culture and more things in Ghana, this particular guy, Goshes. But then, the focus is Rob the fellow Ghanaian. The argument are Omiki say, the Black Star Square is more important than your friend saying the Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House. And then I don't know whether you share the same opinion or not. But Bright, what is your take on this particular conversation? What many reasons so?
Yeah.
Or trad or what independence?
The struggle is, on a normal day, I don't see what the debate around these two places brings. And I am so I would have to sit and discuss someone like Ralph because of continuously like continuously they make an effort to be foolish.
Yeah.
But today's one is an exception, and I say it's an exception because the two places are all equally important, like important to the country.
Okay.
So you'd realize that the historical symbolism of the Independence Square to Ghana is very big.
Very, very big.
Being where our independence was declared, where we do have our independence parade and all that, it's grown to be a national monument. In the same place, you can also say, the Flagstaff House, which is now the operational capital of government.
The seat of government.
Yeah. If Yabeji Lumbi and Awia, whatever it is, that is where the brain of the government sits right now.
Sure.
So how is this place a place which has history bigger than a place which is the present of us?
The CPU.
Yeah. So honestly, it's if he just wants to say it for the conversation, and me who say because we dream if it is for that one, if it is for that one, they say or can a man or you deep. So I didn't mean for partner like I won't say hey deep one guy or deep. So if it is for that one, but it's not something I would debate. What I know is all those places are of equal importance to the country. They be in Chambi because they all form a part of our history.
Okay.
Today, let's a military man go to the Flagstaff House with a gun and seize the place.
Hey.
Our law then changes.
Of course.
Just by that.
Yeah.
So be a first, Nanka, the most important part of our country, Nanka GBC. obi fatu no ko GBs no ko jina no kase gum keke pe a yellow assessor
50%.
Today let me go and stand at the Independence Square with a microphone and say so I'm the new president. What changes?
Nothing.
Obi
akra me ye ohwe o for crowd.
One thing we need to realize is every aspect of our national monument is there for a reason. It plays a part, and he can make a point. You can make a point and call for the needful to be done at a national monument without comparing. I say, see, Kwame Nkrumah Museum, are you waiting to know? And the Adam Kwan Institute, Yembubu no. It doesn't make sense because Ebia, I say, jigsaw puzzle. Eyi be shame na we are be shame na ye. Like in clear picture no. In the same way, Eyi Rollins, Obi Beka you prison or kode mu keke crap no. It was useful to us because he had to become a military person and now come and say, so okay, I've now actualized, so I want to give you guys democratic rule. Into no me who baby a sound in common way money idea no. I think say ebi mu person mo say they are more patriotic than others. Me can so nim Kwame Nkrumah nchen obi. Kwame Nkrumah moja emfa ohun nchen obi. But omoya they get like omunya bibidi wo ho nti no. They would continue to do it. Aside that, I don't think this is a conversation at all. It's not a conversation to have which is bigger than what. And the anka Elmina Castle, the anka send the a ponecrap and anonymous fast on the idea. And the announce way. So we shouldn't belittle some of our institutions by these comparisons. It's not needed.
Chemo.
Yeah. Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian.
Of course.
Yeah, I think or exaggerating him maybe my cousin Ralph we dear.
Oh, feature.
And I think for me, crowded, I will go further and say Independence Act and our parade grounds. No, it is nowhere close to the Flagstaff House or the Jubilee House.
Yeah.
It's just a place a symbolizing BB, and we all how do I put it? We will give that respect to the place, to the symbol. I think it is significant in that sense. But comparing it to where decision makers take decisions for Ghanaians, a bit to me, are changing your life forever. O kwa compare Independence Act or then oko na na a symbolic. I mean, Hona Kwame Nkrumah declare independence for Ghanaians. So that's symbol, that significance, is something that we have to celebrate or you have to protect in that sense. It is a place that people can come there for you to tell them the story of Ghana. It has that historical and political significance. So there's nothing wrong if we make the place neat, if we protect the place in a way that we will say we appreciate what happened at that particular place and what we use it for. I mean, even to date, there are certain parades that's where it will take place. Sure. I mean, some time ago, every Independence Day, we will have our military people and others going there to do their parades and for us to talk about whatever. So it is a significant place that I think we have to maintain it. But for you to compare it to where decision makers take decision for Ghanaians that can change your life. So, Jubilee House now, or can say is Independence Square and I say Independence Parade Ground are important than obi betimi aye bibi wo ha ma no Ralph no ye hu ni bi mu ye betchena kotum for the rest of his life and it's our parade grounds or no say idea be ne be ya ma no and for me I will not even say they are all important so you to do it like that. If you are doing comparison, then don't compare Independence Act to Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House. And I think he had a point but for him to exaggerate that point, by saying that Emma or enema bebree. In fact, he will lose a lot of people by just saying this, because now the issue or the thing that you want us to address, will not be protecting or keeping independent parade grounds neat or even secure. Okay. It will be about which one is important.
More important.
What's the asem no?
What's the sound common?
What's the sound common? In a way, I think he should be careful in that direction. This is not the first time. The same way now or more demonstration now because Ghana for be one eye there.
No.
Like I mean, sometimes
because if anka
obi at the hospital,
yeah, I don't know more yet occupied Lobby House. No man found co-independence. No more push Jubilee House.
He's the same guy. Yeah, obi emergency order. Car mu ye the neighbor be trema or my block can demonstration. Or say Ghana nipa be a big regime who are not but or no who is or no the onimnyansa and this on new and all those things. So I mean I will advise him. I think the things that he's been doing made me say the but I know that some people are happy with him and he's even making money out of the things that he's been doing and pushing things for the right thing to be done. So for that matter, I will grant him that space. He said he should do his thing, but he should be careful and know when and how to say things. I think sometimes or exaggerate may say the point that he's trying to drive home.
Manchester will play a bit. Sapia and Mammy who say passion and Chinyansa. Diogo Dalo. Or Boboa. I'll because say boy your passion pa bo ko through not in sako shoe. Because a club and papa but on bosh sana raft. Or war passion but the passion is useless.
Or on directing energy to the right direction.
Thanks so much, Ali. Let's go into our next conversation. So I don't know what you also think, but the views in the chat, like our Gen Alpha and Gen Z's will say. Let us know your views in the comment section. The NSA boss is also here, and he's having a conversation. Because some people are saying, how is this possible? According to him, the Alpha Hour, share the link, saved lots of musicians in December. And he made mention of Shatawale, made mention of Medical, made mention of Black Sheriff, made mention of Stoneboy Money Adiade. How did Alpha Hour save these musicians? Is it because of Bompire Momo? He funded any of their shows or what? Where is the correlation? Director, there is a video to it, so let's go and watch the video. When we come back, perhaps it will give us more insight into this conversation.
It's honestly, I didn't know I was going to be at the National Sports Authority until almost until I got a call. So the night before, a call came and basically saying tomorrow morning, reports, to the big house and then go for your letter. And on the phone, I couldn't say, what is it? It was very straight and direct. Not because he's appointed me, but I just think that currently, if you talk about leadership in Africa, in the world, not even in Africa, it's there. We don't need to. This is not propaganda. You just look at world leaders, from whether it's Donald Trump or any other world leader, Africa or European, and just look at what they're doing and make a little comparison, and you see that we're really blessed to have the President Mahama. He's not a bully, but you can see that the second coming of Mahama is bullish. Even though he's not a bully, it wasn't acquired by the National Sports Authority. We don't have such funds to acquire pitch protectors, but we went into an arrangement with this church, and the church saved not just lives during their 30th and 31st programs. I mean, people have their views on that, but this is what I believe. They saved the shows of several musicians. It wouldn't have been possible without the church having stepped in. So I always try to clarify when people say, NSA, you've done well, you've bought pitch covers. I said, no, that's not it. Let's give credit where credit is due. So KSM, for the very first time, every Ghana Premier League club, domestic club, received 1 million Ghana cedis before the league started. So
1 million Ghana cedis?
Or guaranteed 1 million Ghana cedis before the league starts. And this time around, government is not shipping and flying supporters like that. What is going to happen is that corporate Ghana would come.
1 million Ghana cedis need the shame. But it is a different conversation for another day. Because Ghanaian football clubs receiving 1 million Ghana cedis before the league starts.
And you different conversation, you ever have it.
Sir, obviously they come home.
We are come.
Okay. Because for me, I'm here thinking, okay, the positive, the negative, is it enough? Is it good? Is it a step in the right direction? And I check what is the conversation like? How come, for personally, I've not heard some of these conversations until now?
Oh, media matter.
What?
But my issue is NSA. If it's the NSA who gave out that money, what are they expecting in return? The trauma as grant. And if it's a grantor, you the NSA as a state authority, no. Over 20 Ghana teams, no. Score more them out in a year. In December, shows our teacher will come and say, what you say, because you don't have the money to get pitch covers, but you found the money to give about 18 teams 1 million Ghana cedi.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, and it's to me because of pitch covers. And no more kind. So thanks to Alpha Wagame,
but
they were able to
as
collaborate
state
to get
right
the
now,
pitch covers for these artists.
Right now, won't say though the NSA is supposed to be just doing sports now. Or money back see entertainment industry anymore.
Sure. True.
Now they are also functioning as one of our biggest event centers. Inchi say, oh dear, me dear say when you scan more the cheche. Now omam this scan no crap no. And omam this scan more crap. Mo sound so boka. Na me ma uska kese dia. Anya de biana alpha hour de page covers beba. It's shown said there is money. If they want to really spend, they will spend. Okay. So going forward, I know said the artists who perform at the or who the events that they hold at the stadium, they pay them big.
Sure, they do.
Or me to akwa na stombo mu so mu to ya say
350,000.
Stombo mu na eka. Say yes sound so mo bra out mbeka. But mu to me ngiji say ska we. Na won ka say obi fufuro should bear the cost of pitch covers. So going forward, because I know say it wasted people's plans. If more plans and convey shows they have to wait for them to bring it to any idea.
Sure.
They should also make the initiative to find their own pitch covers this year. Now you to me show across sports stadium.
But so far, how far on you
depend on how far
someone almost saved according to him, they saved all these.
I think there's a business arrangement. So when they use the pitch cover coming from Alpha Hour, they will pay something. Whoever uses it will pay something.
No, so you pay for the venue.
Yes.
You pay for the venue.
Yes.
Sure.
And as you pay for the venue, they install the pitch covers for you.
Yes.
But with Alpha Hour, the issue was Alpha Hour was also going to host an event.
Yes.
Say you use pitch cover, then we event so
it's more or less a part of the payment.
Maybe a part of the business decisions. The business conversation.
They were very much tactful with it. But going forward, what if Ochinam so far as you mean some event may Oligon? Obi person event on the day Alpha person anyway, so there shouldn't be that limitation. If money is kind of more check there, say person I'm scared you. But by that statement, now me who says cow
18 club teams, right?
And this is cow na say mo check
18 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Cow na mo check there. Then it's in no wrong say you be able to procure your own property for yourself.
I say the football clubs are also equally important. And this is any football name.
Oh, so me catch you munje o mama you, but me catch you say, Roland, oh na we business. I hwe baby a returns na eba mo na all the attention alcohol. Na baby a returns na eba less na crap no. Wetumi amo a obi a we na yen pass a 1 million ni pe betumi ato ade ehia ye pa ma ye na. Wonye ma ye. Because when an event is being held at the sports stadium, aside scanner artists need to yama NSA no. The economic value of it no. A chain football match be omobo okromasi.
Hey, omobo super clash.
A chain na she shatter first. She beam first. Not the economic value no.
True.
I realize say omobo super clash ni Kumasi.
Yeah.
And you had the Ashanti regional minister
buying tickets
and sharing for free.
Including the Greater Accra regional minister too, also sharing I think 250 tickets.
Simplistic stuff, because as a minister, what you should be doing is you should be ensuring that you put in policies it will get people to find value in the lake. You don't give them the easy way by giving them free tickets. A simplistic way. Now just say they be a free tickets there. Now just say ni also a league ni yema man for behwe no. On ye ni ye because you do a match ticket. Cause baby akwa use kan dey akwa tickets na ba beche no. Wa osika. Well say me better tickets no ho na. So you are actually removing your own money to pay yourself. How does it make sense? So that is just by the way.
And the page covers ne.
Page covers na mka so mon page ka no man ka so mon to omo de no.
Chemo.
Yeah.
That's a bright there no. Asem na any here any time cry say yakocho be 1 million.
Yeah.
See money is coming the page covers. But after Nyame came to our rescue in December.
Yeah. For me from what I heard before even this one, I was aware that something like that is going on. But I thought now I'm having some different thinking about the whole thing. But initially I thought it was a business decision that the NSA had with Alpha, that the place at a point they decided not to allow anybody to use it unless they have a pitch cover. Then Alpha prophet Elvis Ajima and his people came in that we will buy the pitch covers, use it for the place, and even allow you to also rent it to others. So for me, I thought it was a business decision, and if that's the case, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Sure.
They didn't have the money. Somebody this time around, an investor
has it.
He has provided what is needed. So they should just manage it well, make money, and then share it with the investor. I think it's not a bad idea. But going forward, if they have made enough and they can also buy their own pitch covers, why not? They can also do that. At least we will have more to cover other areas, like Bright was saying. If we have 2 programs going on at the same time, one at the Legon Stadium and one at the Accra Sports Stadium, we can just use it for both.
If not one Legon itself, at least the Babaya
Sports Stadium is also there. You can also take one to Kumasi. Vital part, miniskirt.
String.
I had a miniskirt.
I believe that is one of the reasons why Black Sheriff Musenya challenges, because they had to move it from Accra Sports Stadium to Legon, and even Legon self Sharaf mo set up and all those things.
Yeah. So for me, I think it will not be a bad thing if they can also invest and bring another pitch cover, so that we will have enough to cover wherever that we need to cover, and they are making money out of it. So I don't see that it will be a bad investment. Even if they can and they open it up, I think some investors will come in, like Alpha Hour came in at the later part of the year because he also had an event. So for me, I think they should do well and make more investment in that direction. It will help us.
At this point, Omoma 1 million Ghana cedis to all these league clubs before the league starts. At least the National Sports Authority, as an authority, your friend is saying, as an entity in the space, no. Are you also disappointed in the fact that yes, baby, event say we put your money where your mouth is? Are you also disappointed, say, be some misplaced priority investment, in terms
for giving them the money, no?
Yes.
Oh no,
not at all. 1 million and come on the share entertainment more, and I say I'm going to secure pitch covers for themselves. It will go a long way to bring them back the return on investment.
Yes, that one is true. But you see, even the whole sports stadium is there because of the football.
Okay.
It's not there because of the entertainment. Entertainment people can also go and build their own auditorium or their own space and use it.
Pitch covers, no, it is coming to aid the football.
Yes,
because honestly, if pitch covers number, you bet me about your show.
No,
but
because no more to 2 pack.
Because some person protect it. First, now me doing so. How would they buy pitch covers and explain? Say it was a necessity for them. But then when you go and buy it and you tell the people, say you are protecting the pitches,
yes,
then it makes sense.
Sure, I get you from that angle, but you know, because our football teams also need the money to even make the football competitive enough for them to also even for it to even attract good players in our league. I think it's not a bad idea. You see, our league is what it is today because there's no money in there. The reason is Uzbekistan almost the $1,000 backroom to me to player or potential in Ghana.
Best player, just potential.
Or say Ghanaian players, and say some time ago, no, they will play in Ghana league. You can see that they are matured enough. They know what they are doing before they move out. But this time around, when they show potential, not that they are good, you can see
something
they are good.
That looks
like they are good, you know. Uzbekistan, Iran.
No, because team now do it in crowd. First season now shiny and next season, you know, Timo catch so me but me akọ ton match bi crowd match na say match na e bia agents abo mo ba be show say match we dey ma ton ti ball
and it's because of money. So when they are going to give them 1 million cedis before the league starts, I think preparations and paying the footballers will be there. For some of them will say okay, maybe I'm not ready to go out there, so I will not push that much. Say Ghana league, you know, as at now, no, be more okay. See it to 500 cedis. A professional footballer taking 500 cedis a month. Can you imagine? So if they are bringing in money and they will do something about it, and at least we will get some players who will say they are paying me 5,000 or 10,000. So for now, I'm comfortable playing Ghana League. I think it will help to make the league interesting enough for people to even buy tickets and go and watch our matches. And so for me, it's not a bad thing. As for the pitch cover, yes, we need it. And I think investors, knowing that there's money in there, will be ready to, invest.
Well, that is also for the National Sports Authority. Boss Yao Ampo for Ankara also saying Alpha Hour saved lots of musicians and in fact the entertainment industry at large in December, especially during the December festivities, where they helped us secure some pitch covers so that the ones who wanted to host their events in the various stadiums were able to do it. But in another conversation, you remember IShowSpeed, right? Very well. Do you remember his Ghanaian name? The name that was given to him, Ewe Kropono. Do you remember? Chemokai.
Nana Akufu.
Berima
Kofi Akufu. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nana Berima Kofi Akufu.
Yeah.
Man fa Adam Kaho.
What the can Adam? What's
Well, as in the conversation here, or the benefits that Ghana would derive or is deriving from this particular guy's visit to our country, you know, as a NC, because there is another one. You remember, say, the time he came, he was granted a Ghanaian passport. I'm a Minister of Interior or Foreign Affairs. Foreign Affairs.
Foreign Affairs, yeah.
Ebe make key statements, okay, after some conversation with Ghanaian content creator with the Maya, no, or YouTuber with the Maya, they decided to grant him a Ghanaian passport, which directly also translates into a Ghanaian citizenship. Sa nkoma we ba ene de amanfo bi muniya omweti kokum. Yechra, you people are not serious. You people are not serious. And obi aba, you are dishing out the Ghanaian passport like it is bus ticket. But Oman for woman one channel. In fact, Israelite in the yellow there. How they entered into the conversation, only God knows. But subsequently, in common for free PM, as I show speed, the American now cum Ghanaian, American now cum Ghanaian streamer, after getting back to America, reflecting on his journey or his tour no behave Africa, the good, the bad, some of the things, memorable moments and all, and finally go see him. One thing that he chanced on not long ago was the fact that the president of Ghana was even paid attention to his visit, and because of that, he has even reacted to the fact that, hey, my man, the Ghanaian passport and Ghanaian citizenship, and yeah, you people don't die. Because of that, he is planning, or he is saying, there is the probability, Obesa returning to Ghana. Is it good for the country? Omo cast identity a man a passport, no more near. And I say, oh, this is not so much of a big deal. There is a video to it. Director, let's go and watch that video. When we come back, we wrap up today's show.
Recently, my children were all excited about some young man from America called IShowSpeed, or I don't know what his name is, who came to Ghana.
That's my name, IShowSpeed.
One of my children showed me a video of him in a shea butter museum of some sort, and it's one of our northern sisters who has.
This is the president of Ghana
museum. And I remember when we were young, this Korea, all of us remember that when our younger sisters used to play and pass those stones, and this young man was lucky. I saw him lying down, and about 10 girls, all with shea butter, were massaging this boy.
Oh, Chad, the president watched my stream,
and the way
bro.
He was enjoying it. He opened his mouth as if he couldn't breathe.
Yo.
That guy, I'm sure he'll come back here.
Damn right. Okay. IShowSpeed, but born during, is an American YouTuber who was born and raised in the United States. As of January 2026, he has also been granted Ghanaian citizenship. Therefore, he holds dual citizenship in the United States and Ghana.
You're Ghanaian?
Wait, what? What the fuck?
No way. That's gotta be...
What?
Wow.
Wait, what does this mean? Wait, I got two, wait, chat. If I got two passports, Ghana and America, what does that mean?
Yo.
Wait, what the fuck? Chat. I'm fucking got, bro, I can't wait. What does this mean?
This is definitely the reaction coming from man like IShowSpeed, Nana Kofi Berima Akufu, as he is known in Ghana, whether our Nigerian brothers like it or not. He is a Ghanaian. Mumpo, we don't care whether he chose your jollof over ours. He is still a Ghanaian because now he even holds Ghanaian citizenship. Right now, they're Nigeria, unless you people make him the president. That is the only way you can beat us to this game. And Tessa, he is a Ghanaian citizen and case closed. But Chamo, what is your reaction to this, especially after him watching a video of our president acknowledging his visit, being so happy about the fact that the guy visited, highlighting the positives and all for him, and this particular reaction after realizing the citizenship now when you Ghana has seen a man for being you and I see in Chazo.
I think is subjective. I mean, some people will say yeah, I'm on for being new, but you see, the fact is that they don't think that he deserves a passport because he just came in, did his thing, and then moved out. So why are you giving him a passport? That fact will still remain. Just that I think NDC government is doing something right. I mean, I think they are now taking advantage of all the things happening, and their people are on the ground. So whoever is behind the scenes advising the president about some of these things, and then the ministry as well, the foreign ministry, I think they are doing something right. I remember Honorable Okujeto Abrokwa made the mistake of commenting about what was happening between US and Venezuela, and some people were not happy. Yes, he is that current. He is monitoring what is happening. He, for that one, I mean, I will join those who said that he got it wrong, but this time around he got it right. I remember when we were discussing the issue, I said, what is wrong with that? If we give him a Ghanaian passport, what is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong. And again, we want to highlight or put the spotlight on Ghana. And he is a significant figure who can help us do that. So if we are giving him the passport, and based on that he's even ready to come back to Ghana, it's a good thing. And I think the president also commenting about the whole thing has also given it another lift. And for those who are also advising the president or the government, I think it's also a good thing. He kept referencing his children, I mean the president. So obviously the children are also having influence in that direction. I think they point him to what is happening online for our president to also know what is going on. And for me, I think this is a good thing. And for the fact that IShowSpeed will still highlight what is happening in Ghana here anytime that he comes around, even outside there. I think now if he goes for an interview, there's that likelihood that Ghana conversation will come in. Because they will ask him about his citizenship, what he knows about it, and the significance of it. He will not be the first American to get dual citizenship. We even Steve Wonder is also a dual citizen of Ghana. So for me, I think it is good. The debate at this point, I think we just have to put it to rest. But for those who are still saying that they don't think he deserves it, is their opinion. I won't fault them. Just that I will join those who are saying that they are wrong, because there are so much that we can get from IShowSpeed visiting Ghana, or even associating with IShowSpeed, Ghana as a whole. He has the numbers. If he talks about Ghana, it will put us on the spotlight. And based on that, some people who are curious enough may want to visit Ghana. And if they visit, they are coming with their money, some with their skill and other stuff. It will benefit the nation. Just that we will not want people like the Russian guy to come, because for him, he is the opposite of IShowSpeed. Yeah. So that's what I would say about it.
Well, from one traveler to the other, looks like there's a positive one to this. Right.
Oh.
What do you have to say on this?
Miss me, as I watched the video, then the talk say it took my mind back to those who said giving him or granting him the passport wasn't needed. But to think about it, he mentions that now he has two passports, a Ghanaian passport and a US passport. To us, Nanke Bedouin say Ghanaian passport no here because we be US passports there.
The
private jet that not be. But when I was watching his his stream yesterday, he went to the point of searching places that the Ghanaian passport gives you access to that agreement with other countries that gives you free movement around visa free
on arrival.
And he was very happy about it. And that is intentional PR. That is you being intentional about selling Ghana. Now if nobody knows at all, the target, it wasn't speed. It was the number of people who are watching him who would also want to come naturalize for us, get Ghanaian passports, experience Ghana. No, when they attain that and they are going somewhere, they will use that on the back of it. It is something that gives us high beyond or no speed in pay. It portrays the country well. And this thing is something the country has done well with. The government will be there with that particular thing. So we just wish that there will be more of it. It wouldn't be say in the past I man for background or more back can normally share videos or flash stuff out there's no return. It be most about we should champion most of these ones and be intentional about the PR. Then the country will benefit.
But 1 minute, do you think that this particular move is going to compel lots of top people to also visit Ghana in the near future?
Obviously, yes. I mean, some time ago,
is there a guarantee?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some time ago, because of Panafest, we were having a lot of those people here. And then for some reason, Ghana government came in, and then we don't have Panafest is almost dead. I wanted to say it is dead, but almost. Let's say it is almost dead. Now, this thing will also put the spotlight again on Ghana in a way that some top people will also come and visit. Whether they want to be a citizen or not is another conversation. But at least they will want to come here and experience what IShowSpeed experienced and even get more. Yeah, for sure. Because of that, some people will visit.
Right.
Bro, so tourism is built on curiosity and experiences. There was one time, your boys be catching right. Unsa guest house we. Omude fair. Say oh sir. Oh okay, me kwa check it. I'm panso me koye.
Okay dey.
Unfortunately, that me kwa check no. Na obi obey Ricky. Na Ricky won so kwa check on me book ya obi. Nti me di okada akwa me si fem no. Na Ricky so car na eba. No say bright and that's how it is. When he was doing his stream, when he went to Benin, we had Ghanaians who wanted to go experience Benin. Just for how they like.
For me, when people were talking about the giant statue, I was like, this is a place that I've been to. My God,
but on the beach front, no. Benin for more.
The beach from Togo to Benin. Beach, you know. I said Miami.
So that is the curiosity that it builds. And we would have people who, because they went to the BT Pop Awards and made a statement and said, come back to Ghana. They wanted to come and see what is happening in Ghana. And when they come, they experienced. So based on that curiosity that he's built and the period that he's giving us, we would have people who would also want to come down and see, say, okay, whatever I saw, and that is tourism.
Well, all too soon. This is it has been the Friday's edition of Showbiz Daily, and this is how we wrap up for the week. I hope you enjoyed all the conversations that we had on today's episode, and W's in the chat, or make sure you comment in the comment section or write whatever you also have to say as far as the topics that we discuss are concerned in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me say thanks to my brother Bright Ashkat. Let me say thanks to Intim Dodu Solomon Chemo, to my producers Gerald, Tio, as well as Desert for holding me down, and of course my name is Roland Amati, and to the big man Sammy Flex, of which I'm sitting in for him, or I'll be doing for another whole week, because man is really Nana Bedi there, the first Ogusu di there, the year business, but we will still be here and be doing the work of God. Thanks to you wherever you are. Spread the word, spread this particular channel, let people join. Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours.